driving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Weird. Facebook is acting up. Give her another try here real quick. There we go. Okay. Happy Saturday morning. Nice and chilly here in Colorado. I'm going to get some snow today. One more share. This is what I'm doing when the song is on. So usually you don't have to hear all this click, 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 click. Morning, Amber. Good to see you. Good to see you. Man, I'm starting No Shave November early because I figured it was only a couple days away anyway. Let's see what I can do about it. I've never grown like a full beard, so I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to see if I even can. I don't even know if I can. Pretty sure I can pull it off, though. Oh, it's car day, huh? You've been taking your time. But I think we're all at a point where we wish you'd just buy a damn car. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Would you just buy a damn car? No, take your time. Hey, you're going to be in that thing all the time, man. You know, last time we went and bought a car, my wife wanted a certain one, and I'm well, then I'm like, Scott, I'm like, well, you just pick a damn car. I mean, she'll literally buy a car, then go take it back. Right. Hey, but that's her choice. But now she has the car that she wants. And you know what? She worked hard for it. She got it. It's her car. It's nicer than my Benz. And I think it's awesome. I think it's great. I haven't driven it yet. So, cool stuff. That we can do that now, right? When you were drinking, you wouldn't have taken your time to do all that. No way. All right, welcome to Daily Trudge. My name is Dion, and it's Purple Rain Day. Purple rain, purple rain. If you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching live or the rewatch, because I only want to see you dancing in the purple rain. Not really. Okay. Not if you know what that means. So, I'm not going to explain it here. We were talking about an unbroken tradition. We were reading out of the 12 by 12 today on step 10. Woo, step 10, tradition 10. Hey, Chris, good morning. That's right, I'm up, I'm awake, and you can thank my grandson Orson for that. I think I was going to get up anyway. It's been a long time waking up, and I'm actually excited. I mean, it's been years since I woke up excited because I knew today that, like today I get to do a podcast. Yay, finally. Got a meeting with my daughter today at 4, and really all I have to do is work on the club, and that's so straightforward for me. So, all right. Let's see where we're trying to get to in this whole debacle. We can see the survival and the spread of Alcoholics Anonymous. I'm just going to start at the beginning. Okay. So, Tradition 10, Alcoholics Anonymous has no opinion on outside issues. Hence, the AA name ought never be drawn into public controversy. Yeah. Not only that, but AA is the largest nonprofit organization in the world. The largest. It has more members than any other society in this world. Welcome to the club. Yeah. But with all that comes something. It comes with power. We don't want it. We don't want it. It is not our business. We have but one primary purpose. AA's only purpose is to help people get and stay sober to live a happy life. That is its only purpose. It does not do anything else. But that in and of itself is huge. It's huge. Amber, I just figured out what you were saying by she's a boss. Yes, my wife is, and everybody loves her. She's mine. I fell in love with her the day I met her. All right. Never since it began has AA been divided by a major controversial issue. No. It now AA in and of itself, like I said, I woke up this morning, Amber. There's about a 10-second delay sometimes, and I think that's happening today. Until I can't focus on one thing, my brain switches real quick. That's why a lot of times you'll be like, I'll say something real quick, and then I'll be like, I forgot what I was saying. Let's move on. That's what's happening. It's a little skip in my brain. But certainly give me a hard time for stuff like that. We gotta have fun here, man. All right, so we're not going to get into controversy. Ain't going to happen. No. Of course you're kidding. It's all good. I love it. If you didn't give me a hard time, Amber, I would think you were mad at me. Nor has our fellowship ever publicly taken sides on any question in any embattled world. This, however, has been no earned virtue. It could almost be said that we were born with it, for, as one old-timer recently declared, practically never have I heard a heated religious, political, or reform argument among AA members. Well, stick around. So long as we don't argue these matters privately, it's a cinch that we never shall publicly. No, I've seen it happen. Before and after meetings, but not in the meeting, not in the group conscious, but I've seen it outside of it. You know, I've seen very heated battles. I've seen punches thrown. I've seen chairs fly across rooms. Kitty, you're in trouble. Go find something to do. You know you're in trouble. Don't come over here and kiss butt. All right. Now, there was one thing that came up, right? One thing did happen. Corona happened. That could have easily divided us. Some of us wanted to take the shots. Some of us didn't. And God put Zoom in our path. Now that gave everybody a choice. And they took it. Okay. Now, in the beginning, everybody was on Zoom, right? I hate Zoom. And I get it. I could get why some people don't like Zoom. There is something different about being in an in-person meeting. It is different. I can give it that. But I still get what it is that I need. Okay. I also wouldn't have the friends that I have right now if it wasn't for Zoom. Right. So sometimes we give up one thing for another, but really it's our decision, isn't it? Every single person in AA gets to decide whether they're going to go to a live meeting or they're going to go to a Zoom meeting. And guess what? Nobody cares. No controversy. But that could have very easily divided AA. We've been through wars. We've been through famine. We've been through the Depression, and AA always makes it. We're always broke. We know how to do this broke. We've been doing it for 78 years. As some by deep instinct, we AAs have known from the very beginning we must never, no matter what the provocation, publicly take sides in any fight, even a worthy one. Yeah, see, when I go out and I do things, I'm not doing it as an AA member. I'm doing it as Dion. Out in the community, I'm considered a peer. Okay? That is what I'm considered. I don't run, when I go to these consortium meetings and coalition meetings, I don't say I'm Dion, I'm an alcoholic. No. Everybody else, like, I'm so and so, and I work with, and I'm got these long titles, and I'm like, I'm a peer. Okay. But see, there's a lot of young people doing this. I know more than these people. Okay. And don't think that there's not a mutual admiration society going on there. Oh, they love to use their long words and shit from the DSM-5. And I just won't do it. I know the words. But you know what? It feels like I'm talking over. No, I prefer plain speech. Just plain speech. Right? Can't argue with it. All history affords us the spectacle of striving nations and groups finally torn asunder because they were designed for or tempted into controversy. Okay. What's another reason that we need to stay out of controversy, even on a personal level? Okay. Drama. It's drama. Where you think your addiction for drama has left. Mine hasn't. I love drama. I keep it on the television. I love watching deep, meaningful shows. So I am. Billions ended last night. Yeah, it was good, man. But see, that shit stays on the TV where it belongs. Or otherwise, we will get caught up in the worldly clamors. We'll go over there to fight it and skip our AA meetings. We'll miss appointments with our sponsees. We will not do what we need to do. So you must be careful on the battles that you choose to fight. That's why the battles that I choose to fight, when I'm that, okay, I've figured out some things this week that have very much helped me out. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Others fell apart because of sheer self-righteousness while trying to enforce upon the rest of mankind some millennium of their own specification. In our own times, we have seen millions die in political and economic wars, often spurred by religious and racial difference. God, they're really bad. We live in the imminent possibility of a fresh Holocaust to determine how men shall be governed and how the products of nature and toil shall be divided among them. That is the spiritual climate in which AA was born, and God's grace has nevertheless flourished, right? If we band together, if we come together, changes will be made. If every person in AA agreed on one thing, the whole country would change, but it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. See, we alcoholics and we in AA and 12-step groups, we all agree on one thing, and that's the book, that's recovery. Beyond that, we are individuals. We are Democrats. We are Republicans. We are libertarian. I don't know all of them. I don't keep track. Okay, some of us are Christians. Some of us are Buddhists. Some of us are atheists. Yes, there are atheist 12-step groups. Of course there are. There's also LGBTQ groups. There's groups for veterans. We can get specific inside of AA as long as it sticks with the primary purpose. Beyond that, AA as a whole has no outside opinion. And if you take these traditions and start working them in your own life, you will find that you are battling more than you need to. Okay? It's called warrior syndrome. what I've been going through. I don't need to be the warrior. Because if I'm the warrior, what happens is everywhere I go, I see battles. So then I feel like I need to fight that battle. Then it wears me out. No, no more. Okay. All right. And this is where they're trying to get to in the reading. Let us re emphasize that this reluctance to fight one another or anybody is not counted on some special virtue which makes us feel superior to other people, nor does it mean that the members of Alcoholics Anonymous, now restored as citizens of the world, are going back away from their individual responsibilities to act as they see right upon the issues of our time. You are you are restored as a citizen of the world. We are now working members of the society. We are upstanding members of society now. Weird, considering how long I ran from cops and had warrants out for my arrest and, shucking and conniving and all these other things. Now I can get in a car. If a cop gets behind me, I don't care anymore. I don't. It doesn't bother me. Okay? The paranoia has left. In fact, it'd be kind of cool to get pulled over, except for the ticket. But when it comes to AA as a whole, that's quite a different matter. In this respect, we do not enter into public controversy because we know that our society will perish if it does. It will. It will divide us. Yeah, it will divide us. I have watched people end entire life friendships over who is going to be the fucking president. Wow. To let somebody else come in that doesn't even know you to interfere with your life. That's why us, me, you, everybody in AA, we need to stop fighting. We cannot do that. Okay? If AA had, how would we do that? There's so many. If you want an opinion, let's say you go into a room and say, I'd like your opinion. There's 20 alcoholics in there. You're going to get 20 different opinions. Okay? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, and it usually stinks. Okay? Younger generation that doesn't know these lines yet. Amber does. She was brought up the right way. So we conceive the survival and the spread of Alcoholics Anonymous to be something far more, let me redo that, to be something of far greater importance than the weight we could collectively throw back of any other cause. Exactly. We have our cause. That's right. Does that right before step 10. Big book 7 is we stop fighting everyone and everything. Right? That we're going to give most of the credit to your uncle. I know your story. So, yes, there's something great of greater importance. We're already saving lives. Okay, we're saving lives. Not only are we saving lives, we're saving whole families. We're saving babies and young children from having to go through the literal hell of alcoholism. Yeah. So we don't do anything beyond that. Okay. If you are, that's your individual right. You get to do that. But I'd be careful on what battles you pick. Be picky on your battles. Right? Chris decided to battle it. And what he did is he became a peer support for years. Yeah, because that's what was right for him. He's like, this stuff makes me feel real good, 12-7. So I'm going to do more of it. I'm going to go beyond. I'm going to take another step beyond this 12th step. I'm going to move on to 14. Yeah, because we don't do 13, right? Which really ticks me off. Because step 13 used to mean, I mean, we even had to change the name of something here. Because we had it's now called Step Denver, but it was called Step 13. And Step 13 meant you died sober. Yeah, it worked, huh, Chris? Because you stayed sober. And there's hundreds and hundreds of alcoholics, probably thousands actually. Because see, what happens is if you help one person and they make it, they're going to help 5. You just help 6 people. Thousands of people. Then out of those 5 people, 2 make it. They do 5 more. Now you're 10. See how that mushrooms so fast? Okay. A bad attitude will do it even quicker. Remember that. Okay. Everybody could be having a good day, right? And then dad comes in all that, and suddenly everybody, you change the whole mood. One person can make a difference. Either way. Since recovery from alcoholism is life itself to us, it is imperative that we preserve in full strength our means of survival. Okay. And what's best about that is we are people that know how to survive. Oh, yeah. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, yeah. Can't do too much singing. I've already done Purple Rain. Hey, Ingrid. I have a little bit more to go. So I'll try to pack as much fervor into it as I can. How much it means to me that an unbroken tradition of more than half of a century is a thread that connects me to Bill W. and Dr. Bob. Right? And what is it? It's paying it forward is what they're talking about here. Okay? Alcoholics Anonymous is the ultimate pay it forward. We've been doing it for a long time. This is not a new concept for us. The concept that you cannot keep something unless you give it away. Yep. How much more grounded I feel to be in the fellowship whose aims are constant and unflagging. I am grateful that the energies of AA have never been scattered, but focused instead on our members and on individual sobriety. Yeah. It's a great big world, man. And we alcoholics and we're very lonely people. We are very lonely people. Okay. That's why AA is so important. One alcoholic helping another. Okay. You can provide hope when no one else can. Literally hope when no one else can. Your doctors may plead for your help one day. And I hope you take it. Okay. Every professional I run into, I let them know that I'm in recovery and that they are more than welcome to utilize me. It's exactly what I'm getting ready to do, right? I'm making a bunch of flyers. I'm still not happy with my flyers. I put it on Facebook, not one comment, which tells me it sucks. That's how I figure things out. You want to know why? Because I'll show people, they're like, it looks great. And they're not being honest with me. Oh, almost lost it. Ooh, okay. My beliefs are what make me human. Yeah. And I am free. Well, that's the thing. See, did it show it to you? Yeah, see, Facebook has been doing that everything's a little off. I'm telling you. That's good. That's a good thing. All right. My beliefs are what make me human. I am free to hold any opinion, but AA's purpose, so clearly stated 50 years ago, is for me to keep sober. Yeah. And it doesn't matter how long you've been in the program, 90% of the program is keeping your darn mouth shut. To this day, that's still it's still part of my answer. You bet. You bet. It's even more important when you start to get because then you might get cocky and start thinking you can explain everything to everybody. Oh no, that's not the right way. No, we're here to contribute, right? So that purpose is promoted round the clock meeting schedules and thousands of intergroup and central offices with their thousands of volunteers. Like the sun focused through a magnifying glass, a single vision has lit a fire of faith and sobriety in millions of hearts, including mine. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. Right? A single vision has lit a fire of faith and sobriety in millions of hearts. In fact, right now, there's hundreds of thousands of people meeting right now. Okay? We're having a meeting right now. Okay? So when our primary purpose is to stay sober and help other alcoholics, okay, and that becomes your main intention, they will actually start to come out of the woodwork. You'll get a phone call. Hey, I've got a friend, he's having a hard time. Do you mind talking to them? I don't know how many times my wife has come to me and I have a 12-step call I need to do. I've had my kids reach out to me for some of their friends. I've had one of my children reach out. Not all of them. It's the oldest one. I'm very proud of her. I am. She has my car right now. Kind of want my car back. I'll be doing a lot of traveling. Well, not if it snows, I ain't gonna be doing no traveling. Because that bends don't go nowhere in the snow. All right. That's good. We're good. 10:07. I'll be hitting a noon meeting. If anybody wants to know where I'm going, just send me a text message. All right. Thank you, everybody. I got a podcast today at 1:30. So, Rob, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be. I've known Rob for a little bit, and he's a lot like me, where he's gonna share his feelings. So, I'm great at picking speakers. All right, I love you guys. Thanks for being here this morning. This was a good one. I really enjoyed it. I love you all. Peace out.